Can go to the backline. So even if RRQ Hoshi goes for something that's stationary, or it's actually kind of a counter to the Yi Sun-shin as well, just because Traceless is a one-off. So that means there is this balance against this Akai and Yuzhong pick, because seriously, I'm really thinking that RRQ Hoshi will just be aggressive all out, and that Akai is going to help them in a sense that if they want to fight, they can use it as initiation. If they don't want to fight, they can force them out and push them back.
That's right. And so there's definitely that two-sided mechanism that they can definitely utilize. But hitting it towards the second phase of the ban, I feel ban right here is pretty decent, if I must say. Loyi is something of a standard where you can definitely use the diversion to just get yourself a better position to be either taking the fight head-on or escape in that scene. So, Nyx as well as Luis. This from the ban here is going to be coming in soon, but, you know, Valir is something that honestly is a tough call because there's obviously many other mages that can be picked up right here. But Farsa, I would definitely agree with that.
Farsa is the ban here. RRQ Hoshi, they do not want to give, they do not want our RRQ Hoshi to get that. But RRQ Hoshi got a bit of a Selena pick here. And that is going to be interesting. But right now, Dreammax pulls something out of their hats. And that is going to be the Popol and decisive pick. They didn't even think about it. It was like, okay, punch it in. We're going for 1-1. We were setting this up ever since the first pick.
And of course, side lanes, we do expect to see the marksman coming into play. So 1-1 honestly can hold her own without much of a problem. It's the question of, you know, when Dreammax is going to be utilizing this Popol and Koopa to the maximal effect, where you just want to keep sending some sort of pokes towards your enemies from quite a sort of range, so that you can just easily suppress them from time to time. But, you know, RQ has faced this before, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, Evos Legends on their Super Drafts at times, but that was a very long time ago. So now RRQ Hoshi just needs one more win to just find that 3 2-pointers on towards their own respective group. Just a lot of joy on their face as they are definitely having a blast here in the M2 World Championship. Hope you guys are keeping yourselves safe, and now we are going in for even more action in the M2 World Championship. Land of Dawn, Dreammax versus RRQ Hoshi.
DMX here, they are just going in and out of the brush. And I kind of get the Brody Popol setup onto the mid lane. It's like a poke comp that really has no punish whatsoever. Like, looking at the heroes right now for RRQ Hoshi, the only time that you can punish this certain lineup is if someone gets hit by the arrow.
Oh yeah, and or Psycho just charging in and just
with a flicker. With a flicker.
Yeah, with a flicker, and then it lines up with the missile arrow. And speaking of the jaw hit, it's going to be a little bit of a push and pull going on, but he is absolutely safe as of the moment. There is the Selena trying to just pressure on towards this Luis. Oh boy, I think he has to give a little bit of these minions out towards the enemy side, but Make's got that under control. But oh, speaking of that, it's a dive! It's the first blood coming imminently with the Selena securing that, and RRQ Hoshi up ahead with 1 kill.
They did not hesitate with that flicker play. Both of them just went in. They really just wanted to get that kill. Cabral here getting caught out, and Cabral will go down. And look at that whisking setup for Psycho.
And, well, it went by really swiftly, and I felt like he shouldn't really have gone into challenge at such a point. Like, you're just level 3. You haven't got your ultimate there. Like, one more wave or so, then perhaps it may just be able to be worth it. So,
I mean, a lot of players right now really like to go for the bait strategies. Like 1-1 just advances, and when you play these kinds of games, you should be able to read those kinds of movements.
Yeah, and I really felt it was an honest blunder at a certain point of time. But over on the side of Dreammax, they really, really want this River Crab, so they're going to be having this being chewed on by Popol and Koopa. This little arrow.
Oh, Psycho!
This, but wow, what a detector! It does flip, make it over, and this will be taking the Akai down. But the rest of Dreammax disengages. They have to just give this one away. Luis still keeping an eye though on towards the turtle, but Vin is giving no hope towards Dreammax on taking this one down.
Look at the movement on the map here for RRQ Hoshi. It's as if someone is taking a turtle, somebody secures the top lane, somebody secures the mid lane. Like there's no dead lane. As long as they know that Dreammax doesn't have a member there or they want to contest, they will always bring everyone near the area. It's the movement in the map that really sets them apart from other teams. Because if you wanted to fight, then that only means that you'll be more ready. Because it could be a 5v4 or probably a 5v5, and they'll get surprised that they were the ones who set it up, but they were the ones who got, you know, ganked in a way.
Yeah, and yeah, really does feel pretty bad about that. And well, Luis gets shot from above, and one more auto attack seals the deal. So
yeah, Soul of Lava doing its work.
Oh, the buff really does hurt right now, doesn't it? So Nyx being all alone, did you expect this Abyssal Arrow to not hit? And he's just gonna be safe and sound for now. The Brody still needs a little bit more time, and of course is currently not working in his favor in terms of goal. We're already seeing 3,000 up ahead for RRQ Hoshi.
I'm kind of getting why Dreammax here went for the Popol and Koopa. Because it is an additional unit that can get hit by the Abyssal Arrow.
True. And speaking of which, oh, Cabral getting dope upon, but he's trying to make his way out, but even dragons will fall.
Yeah.
RRQ Hoshi, they are definitely having the best of setups, but there's also a dive being set up over the top side as a counter towards that sort of response, but R7 is waiting on the lines to find a way to defend Psycho for the moment, but they're going for Vin, and Vin preemptively goes
look at Psycho.
Flicker.
Look at Psycho, looking at his prey. He was just there, running, you know, happy, joyfully running, and just being so jolly. And he just goes in. I want to give you a big hug. Come here, come here. And everyone on Dreammax just ran from him.
Oh, speaking of hugs here, it's going to be a Hurricane Dance pushing Vin all the way towards the back, knowing that he does not have Flicker. He will definitely go down. And Hamas finally finds his very first kill. This is Dreammax's first as well. So I'm not sure if this is a sign of life. Zaman Force being popped out straight for that power dive. And there goes another one. And that's the 8th kill for RRQ Hoshi, looking for number 9. And this will just go in the hands of Psycho. Oh boy. I guess he wanted to actually pass it over to WizKing, but at this point, does it really matter? Let's call it for a first start there. And Cabral, that's not the place that you want to be. Mega kill coming through, and WizKing is just
having a great time.
Slick.
Having a great time. I mean, there wasn't really no contest. WizKing, even when he, you know, tried to play with their certain playstyle that everyone moves in a certain area of the map, he was still farming at that point. He got priority over mid lane, and at that point on, you know that WizKing, there is no downtime for his farm.
Yeah, and at the moment, already got Demon Hunter Sword on WizKing. Zaman Force pop preemptively, but oh boy, Abyssal Arrow straight to the face. What hair, boy? So long, good night. And there goes. Make it. Looking for an exit, but Psycho gives him a little bit of room. Like, enough of hugs for now. I guess there's just gonna be giving ways towards RRQ Hoshi. Abyssal Arrow does not connect. And the rest of Dreammax says, okay, go ahead, take that turret up top, and doesn't matter anymore. Like, it's just WizKing just making a little dance. Synth got that bait of despair. Oh, far from above.
You know what, right now, Luis even forced to use the Zaman Force to push away R7. Was that even necessary?
he used it in the base. Like, I think he just fat fingered that for the moment. Oh, Psycho goes into the jack. Thomas right there and then. The Brody does not even have a chance to land those auto attacks on towards mid at all. R7, yeah, flexing what they can. They're just the king of kings.
Just know this. Turtle, this is the third turtle if I'm not mistaken. And we're not even in Lord territory yet. And yet, Dreammax here, they are forced back to their base. Cabral here, just, you know, going for the Black Dragon form, but you cannot really contest what RRQ Hoshi has in terms of firepower.
Oh, this might
right
just
now.
be it. They are just watching right in. They're just taking one another down. 3 members are off the bat. Of course, taken out of Dreammax, but RRQ Hoshi, this definitely looks to be a walk in the park at the moment.
RRQ, let's see. They are trying to end this game right here, right now. They aren't even waiting for the Lord. This could be a flex of power. This could be a call to everyone who's here in the M2 World Championship.
Well, I guess they're slowly taking their time. They don't really have to rush it all the way through, but okay.
Gets caught out.
Harkin Dance being used up. I feel like at this point, Dreammax...
Oh, this gets hit.
Yeah.
Luis there. What a damage output coming here from the side of RRQ Hoshi. That's just 2 skills that hit. Well, probably 3 because of the Abyssal Mark. But still, yeah, as you can see, it only takes a few shots for them to just go down.
Yeah, and Vin really working his shots of Abyssal Arrows really well. And speaking of which, this is the fast catch they can get in the form of Nix. Make that a mega kill coming right across. Or 3 kills for Sin, and R7 is on his 4. So Mega not in position. This is a freebie going in for RRQ Hoshi, and well, are we having?
I'm just gonna think about what's happening right now, but there is no time for that as it went back, ladies and gentlemen. Unstoppable here for the Yi Sun Shin. The arrow almost connects, but does it have to? He goes down before that. RRQ just knowing on the base, and they take game number 2, another 2-0 for today's group stages.
It cannot be more convincing than this. And unfortunately for Dreammax, they have lost out on this match as well as the ones that they have had previously against the likes of Evos SG, which means that they will be at